a lot of narcissistic abuse, with it being untreated and without you knowing what it is, it could turn you into an introvert. It could turn you into a loner. It can give you anxiety. Let me tell you how. Like I just found out about narcissistic abuse just now, like about a year ago. So I admit that part of me has developed in a weird way behind dealing with narcissists all my life. Like I told y'all, I'm glad I know about narcissism now, but it's just kind of sad because I found out about it way later on. Like who I am as a person and who I developed and turned into is like a tougher version of who I could have been. Like I see my daughters and I see like a softer side of me, but like narcissists have kind of rattled my spirit a little bit. And like narcissistic abuse back to back to back without knowing what it is, it can really change you, man. Like for instance, like you know how narcissists, they always turn on you. That's basically what narcissists do, is like they turn on you. So it's like it's like, you know, if you don't know the term turn on you, like when a pit turn on you, when a dog turn, it's like, so it put this anxiety in me. Like whenever I meet friends or whenever I meet people, I think they're gonna turn on me. And the thing is, you still be running into narcissists, so people do turn on you, so you be like, yep, see? But then when a friend stick around and never hurts you, it's not like you don't acknowledge it, or you're not appreciative of it. It's just like it kind of shocked you, that you're like, damn, you ain't starting nothing with me, you ain't changing on me. And it's like, really, you should have narcissistic people cut off and be ready to receive people like that easily. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is with me now. Now I meet dudes and it's cool. We click easy. Now I meet dudes, I know they're narcissists, I fade back from them. But yeah, it puts the anxiety in you. It puts you don't know who to trust. You know, I have this weird thing where when I'm talking to people, I can already envision them not being in my life and them not being my friend. Like while they talking to me, while we having a good time. And like 50%, 60% of the people ended up like that. Like narcissists trick you into believing all your friends start out as friends and end up enemies. And the thing is, you run into a whole lot of narcissistic people. See, that's the thing. I don't think people realize just how many narcissist people there are. It's easier to be a narcissist. Like it's almost like cowardly people who don't have the heart to try to venture out and turn themselves into a character, they end up being narcissists. A narcissist is just somebody that fake relationships with people, and then when it go bad, they just scrap it. It could be a friendship. You know, you do a business plan with somebody, it don't go right, they scrap the whole business plan and act like you was tripping and you done lost money and everything. Like that's like on a friendship narcissist stuff. Like narcissism is really everywhere, but it's kind of like, I've been chosen and I've been an empath my whole life, so I've been dealing with extreme narcissists. I done had friends that tried to kill me. I done had family members throw me, sling me under the bus. Like I'm talking about, I done been through some real nasty narcissistic stuff. Like some of my main fears and developments come from like these 3 narcissistic people that was in my life. And the thing about narcissists is they do damage. Like they come in your life and do damage. Like they gonna leave you with a little bit of scar tissue. They come in and they really tamper with your soul and your anxiety and all of that. Like they make you look at everybody kind of funny. That's why I feel like the earlier you know about narcissism, the better. I'm teaching my daughters. Damn, I hate when I'm the one on YouTube and somebody else is driving, they're not even doing nothing and they driving crazy. I'm recording and I can drive straight. Anyway, it's just like, I tell my daughters, because my daughters are real pretty. Both of them are real pretty. I ain't trying to be color struck or nothing, but they like, you know, light skinned, like, you know, and there's some beautiful, one of the most, let me, I don't even want to see them. I had this girl you talked to named AP. She's from the Grenada Islands, beautiful. Dark skinned, one of the most beautiful women I ever. So I don't want people to think I'm being color struck when I say that. I'm just saying, like, I'm going to prepare my daughters like, hey, you might have some friends that start off cool with you and then all of a sudden hate everything you do. And it's like they empaths like me and they genuine souls like me. So I'm like, they gonna be trying to fix it and make, like my daughter right now, like I got my daughter right now, she know how to draw. She like got a great spirit and she always be like, my friends, they acting funny with me, or they doing this or they doing that. And it's like, I want to try, I'm gonna tell her when she's old enough to handle it. Like, look, You have a light in you. You're a genuine soul. You're an empath. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she's a chosen one yet, but I know she's an empath and a genuine soul for sure. You're gonna have friends that's gonna come and try to tear your ass up. She already kind of like be standoffish towards people. But that's what it does. Like when you go through a bunch of narcissistic abuse without knowing what it is, it'll have you out here like kind of like just not even really able to like enjoy people's company or enjoy somebody that enjoys you, because 50% of the people that liked you turned on you. 70% of the people that liked you turned on you. So you kind of like, hey man, when they turn on you like they gonna do, it's just a fucked up thing, because when you take 10 people, 5 of them are gonna turn on you, even what you knowing about narcissism. So what it does is with me, what I learned is it just made me be more to myself. And I got just like you got your antennas up for narcissism, you gotta have your antennas up for good people too. Because some good people don't know about narcissism or don't know they good people or nothing. And you gotta, you got all this narcissism stuff going through your mind, empath stuff going through your mind. They don't even know about that stuff. They just cool people trying to be cool people. And that's why I say the anxiety and people turning on you and make you just look at everybody like, I like you, you cool, but I don't want you to turn on me, so I'm gonna kind of like walk away from this, and I'll speak to you from time to time. I know you really like me, and then you be kind of dry with them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's not good. Remember, I told you gotta have your light lit up so you can attract other people with other light. I go places sometimes, and sometimes you can tell be chosen one of the empaths that be looking at me like, why don't you say something? Like, I know you're a cool dude, why don't you speak? And I just be kind of like, I'm telling you, it does something to you. But it's not, overall, it did a good thing to me though. Because you don't need to be out here head first trying to be friends with everybody anyway. So it did a good thing for me. But I can tell y'all though that dealing with a lot of narcissistic abuse over time, without it being diagnosed, it'll change you a little bit. I know who I am right now, permanently, for the rest of my life, is from narcissistic abuse. In some instances good, in some instances bad. Like, you ever been talking to somebody and you ever dealt with a narcissist, and narcissists, they talk over you and always do little weird stuff, so you'll end up conversating with somebody, over talking them, or thinking they gonna misinterpret something and all that, because you used to do, because you gotta understand, when you with a narcissist, it's intense. Like, from the minute you get on the phone with them, from the minute you around them, it's just intense. Everything is like, you don't know what's gonna happen. Even when it's laid back, have you ever noticed when it get real cool and real calm, that means something real crazy gonna happen out the blue. So it's just like, when you deal with narcissistic, like I was in 2 narcissistic relationships back to back, and I could tell it kind of threw off my vibration a little bit. But yeah, man, the earlier you get to know about this, the better. I don't really know how to tell if somebody, I don't really know if I should tell everybody to be worried about this stuff, because it'll make you paranoid if you ain't got nothing to worry about. But just in case, like I told you, I could tell with my daughters how they is, how they cry about stuff and how they care about everything, and then they real pretty, so people could probably be jealous. And I know for a fact they gonna attract narcissists. I know. My daughter she already dealt with them. I ain't gonna say her little friend name, but she gets mad whenever I do this, and then I'm gonna tell you about it when you turn 18. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just give you a little bit of it, so you'll figure out the rest. But the earlier you learn about this stuff, the better, most definitely.